fix of edutainment on this particular Entrepreneurship Tuesday. I go by the name of Barry Moses, or it's Barry Mo kwa kila mtandao wa kijamii, and it's a pleasure to have this guest in studio. I'm a big fan. I've been looking forward to this one. Before I introduce him, Y254 channel is our handle on Twitter, Y254_ channel on Instagram, and Y254 on Facebook. You can hit me up directly at It's Barry Mo. So yes, Des is coming up in the game. Is living no hope for this name. I almost say that, but Karibu Sana, Mr. Des, it's been a long time coming. I've been looking forward to this. Karibu.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
For those people who don't know you, because it seems like, I know you so much. Introduce yourself. Your camera is number 4.
My name is Des. I'm an artist. I'm a creative from Rongai. I'm a singer, songwriter. I'm a filmmaker also, and I also draw. So I'm basically just a creative.
You're just a creative.
Yeah.
You're an artist.
Yeah.
And you represent Rongai to the fullest.
Yeah, maximum.
How did you feel when the Rongai dropped? Or you had it before you even had about it?
Let me tell you the funniest thing. I had that song, and someone actually sent it to me and told me, "Yo, is this your song?" I was like, "No." I'm like, "Oh, that guy sounds like you," because that time I was rapping a lot. So, and I was trapping a lot. So that guy was like, "Yo, sound like this guy." And because I was in school in Rongai, he thought like,
all right.
Yo, so I was like, "No." And then later,
and which school is this?
Multimedia University.
Multimedia.
Yeah.
All right, multimedia, stand up. You're represented on Y in the morning.
Yeah.
So, had you interacted with Tunji by this time?
That's what happened. Like, so when I entered Multimedia University, there's this gig that's usually on Thursday that they tell you to like come and perform, and then like just like interact with other creators.
It's like an open mic section.
Yeah, an open mic. You know, like how
we had that in campus as well.
Beat makers, you find poets, you find.
It's just a creative heaven,
creative space. So it's like. I'm down, so I went there, performed the first time, and then when I performed, some guy just comes in like, "Yo, bro, can we talk outside?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's dope." So we talk. It's like, "Yo, I have a studio. You can come. We chill. We cook up music."
He felt the vibe from there.
Yeah, so I'm like, "Yo." So later on, I come to realize this guy's Tunji. I didn't know who he was then.
Whoa.
So I didn't even know he was the one who sang Mazaronga.
So just so your mic steady?
Yeah, so after that, it's just like became crazy, and we started just talking to each other, hitting the studio. And the first time we were actually in the same studio, the first time we recorded a song that's gonna come out. But it was dope. Like the chemistry was there from the first day.
And he's a real guy. He's been here, not on this particular show. He's been recording other shows, and I was in his presence. And he's a really cool guy, and he's very visionary, you can tell.
Yeah, he is. And the best thing, he's very humble. I can say like, I've met a lot of artists, but like, he has shown me like a different perspective on like on the game, because like he's very humble and like you can think he's probably just doing things like this, but it's really planned. It's really planned, and he's really.
But Des, today it's about you. It's not about anybody else. It's about you. This song Unanifa is taking the airwaves by storm. I first listened to the audio, and I was like, if you don't make a video for this song, bro, it's over. This song. Tell me about this song.
This song has one of the craziest stories though. Like it's a high and a low at the same time. Because like when I was making it, we were going through some problems with my girlfriend at the time. So
are you still together, Des?
Nah, I'm single right now.
I'm sorry, Des is famous now.
But like I was single. No, I wasn't single. I was in a relationship at that time. And like this chick, we're going through some issues, so that's why I wrote the song like literally, because like I was trying to tell her, you know, unanifa, you know, like after everything that we've been through, I just unanifa. There's no other way I could put it.
And the lyrics to this song are very interesting. I like how you're just dropping one word from the song, but the video is on screen right here, right now.
That's fine.
And we are glad to be in the presence of the video director for this song. He's in studio with us. We might host him some other time on another Tuesday. But yeah, who came up with the script for the video?
Me and the video director, we both did, but like I just came up with the outline, but the details and like how detailed and like the whole story is my video director. He just came up to me one day, was like, "Yo, I have this idea. Like, let's just do numbers for different days." Like,
right.
yeah, cause yeah.
Numbers
it was a dope idea.
Yes, and I like how it ends. Look forward to it and see how the video ends. So it's a beautiful video. It's a beautiful song. And how are you loving the response so far?
It's been crazy, especially with guys like you. Like people I never like really met before, and they listen to the song and were like, "Yo, that's dope!" Like someone who
Really
has
dope.
never met you, who doesn't really care for you, who really just likes and loves the music. That's the most important thing for me. Like I don't really care for the numbers as much. I really care if I have 500 people listen to it, I'd rather all those 500 people tell me, "Yo,
That song is dope.
that one is," because I know those 500. If you like something, automatically
You're going to share it. You're going to share it.
So,
And word of mouth is a very powerful tool of marketing. People underestimate it, but it's really powerful.
Yeah.
It's better than seeing a sponsored ad online. Because when somebody tells me this is dope and I trust that person, I'm definitely going to listen to it.
Yeah.
Talking about word of mouth as a tool of marketing, we're going to be talking about the aspects of marketing that you're putting in your craft. Because having talent is one thing, and
the business side.
The business side is another. First, before we talk about the business, you're linked to Calivan Studios. Steph Capella is part of Calivan Studios as well.
Steph Capella and Ras Unique.
Ras Unique.
Yeah.
All right. Ras Unique has been around for a while.
Yeah.
And I've seen you perform with Steph.
Yeah.
As a hype man.
Yeah, Terminal.
Is this something that you're going to be doing?
Yeah. I love being on stage. Like,
so every chance you get to be on stage.
I'm gonna be on stage, and like, I don't know. I feel like Kenyans give artists some type of rules, like, "Yo, if you're an artist, why are you hyping?" Like, no, I choose to do what I want to do because I love it. Like, sometimes, like, even Kendrick did ad-libs for J-Rock.
Yes,
And
when
Kendrick
TDE was coming up, Kendrick was a hype man.
Right now, like the song Win Win, Kendrick did the ad-libs for J-Rock's song. And it's not J-Rock featuring Kendrick. It's J-Rock's song.
It's J-Rock's song.
But he volunteered to do it. You know, like, it's just, like, if I see a show and Steph is gonna perform and he needs help, or like, it's gonna be a crowd and like
you need the hype.
We need the hype. I'm gonna definitely be there because like that's my thing and I love doing it.
All right. So is it J-Rock Kendrick kind of situation, or say Joey Badass Cuck Knight kind of situation? Or
I think it's also like I think it's the first one you said. I think it's a Kendrick and J-Rock situation, like, because we also like even in the studio, I could be like recording something and just be like, "Yo, bro, how does this sound?" And it's like, "Yo, that's dope. That's really dope." And like,
we can add this to it.
Yeah,
I think you can do this at this point.
Because I feel like artists in Kenya, and there's one time someone told me something. When Jaguar, remember when Jaguar went to record with that Nigerian singer, that one track, that remix? The guy with the buffed guy.
Yeah, I know that guy.
Yeah, but he said one thing. When he went to the studio in Nigeria, he went there, he was recording with one singer, but he met Don Jazzy, he met so many people in the same session. And they were like helping this guy
to beef the song.
Like, it's not about us.
It's about the product.
It's about what are you selling as a Nigerian to the rest.
It's always about the product.
So if us as artists, if me I'm able to sit with Jovi and Steph in the same studio and make something and not even be at the Steph featuring or like Jovi featuring, it's really important. As long as you can hear that music and be like, "Yo,
this is some good Kenyan stuff." I heard you're very hands-on when it comes to the making of the music. Are you a music producer first?
No, really.
Not really.
But I can say, but I can say I'm a music director.
You're a music director.
I have an ear.
You have an ear.
Yeah.
You're blessed with that gift. So I heard, like, during the writing, when you're working with someone, you're really hands-on, even with the person you're collaborating with the arrangements and everything. Where does this come from?
I think it's, like,
Is it because you're a perfectionist?
No,
for some reason?
I'm not really a perfectionist. I won't like, because I feel like flaws really make something be more beautiful. Like when you do something, like when I used to draw and I did a mistake on something and someone came and said, "Yo, I love the way it's edgy. Why did you do this? This is dope." And that was the mistake. So I'm like, So that's creative, you know, like it's a flaw, but it fits.
It fits.
Yeah. So I feel like a lot of things in the studios, sometimes people feel like they're flaws, but
they come up being...
Yeah, like if Big Sean told you his ad-lib boy, where it came from, you'd laugh because he was making fun of the producer while it was being recorded. It was like he was
now it's a brand thing.
He was conversing with the producer, and then the producer was as they were talking, he was like, boy, boy,
and now it's something.
Then the part that was only recorded was that boy. So when
now we know Big Sean for that.
Yeah,
powerful mistakes right there.
Yeah.
All right, so I'd like to head straight to the marketing part of Des and the brand handling. Yeah. I see you have a team here, you have your manager, you're doing this thing for real, man. You're a visuals guy as well in studio. But yeah, the first step is always, when you have the product, the first step is brand awareness. Yeah. How are you going around this or going about this?
I feel like, let me tell you this. I had a problem with that the first time because I'm usually like someone who's really in the studio and like, but the first thing is brand awareness. You really need to know who you are as a person. So you don't sell a brand which is not you, because otherwise you'll be faking it. So that's what people say, faking it. So
and people don't like fakes.
With brand awareness, it's just basically you as a person. You look at yourself like, am I a person who's really into the hype, who's outgoing, who's like all that? When you see those aspects, you recognize those aspects, and then you embrace those aspects. You don't fight those aspects. Like if someone tells you, yo man, you're really dark, you'd be like, what if I change my IG handle to dark chocolate? Like now that's branding. Like,
you're embracing it.
You're embracing what people are
seeing or what people are getting
and
from
then
you.
When you embrace that, people know you for that. So that's a brand already.
I like that about you so much. It's really smart. Wise words from Des right here. Y254 channel is our handle on Twitter. Y254_channel on Instagram, and Y254 on Facebook. Or you can hit me up directly at It's Barrymore or Des Music.
Des Music with a Q.
Des Music with a Q. All right. We're living in the digital age now. As much as we are talking about that brand awareness and how you embrace who you are, we can't sleep on social media and digital media.
Yeah, very true.
All right. What are you studying in multimedia first?
I was doing film production and animation.
Falls right in place. All right. So
exactly.
How are you part of creating your own digital content and the creative direction?
Yeah, I have to be I have to be because like in Kenya people love doing things halfway. Like if I pay someone to do something, he'll probably do it halfway. So that's why I'm usually hands-on, because like people love just doing things halfway. I don't know the problem with Kenya, like.
No,
even you'd pay a video director the same amount with someone else, and he'll still do you a halfway job than he did the other one. You're like, why? Is there a standard to your videos or something?
All right,
yeah, but like, what's the question again?
All right, you're being a film student and. The online situation where we have to be online right now.
Yeah, you have to be. You have to be.
How is that aspect of you learning film in school? How are you bringing it to Des the brand?
I think it's helping a lot because in terms of like understanding what is needed in terms of music and videos and visuals is very important. First things first, I understand what is pre-production, production, and post-production. So you can't really play me and say like, I'm like, you can't play me at I'm hiring this for this amount of
this amount.
Yeah, because
so
I
you're
know
aware of all these things,
and I'm aware. Like, you can't shoot for me a work video because I'm aware of how to shoot. So if I see you doing certain thing, I'll be like, yo, you're not on the right. So and then on the marketing, I feel like it has helped me a lot because I know, because there's like there's a unit in school called like branding and advertising. So like you have to know when someone comes to your page, what do like look at what people like first in your page, and then you keep on giving them,
feeding them that.
Yeah, like that, what they need and what they want. Like it's just like
stand politician.
no, man.
All right, I like that. All right, so after all this brand awareness and the marketing thing, there's this thing where we call the sales now. Yes. Are you making money off your music right now?
It's hard. It's hard to.
It's hard to. You're still like, in the investing stage.
Yeah, because like I feel like in Kenya, our politicians are really just more involved in what's popping rather than what's helping. Because like
what's popping rather than what's helping.
And like when Harambee Stars are close to qualifying, that's when everyone is like,
everybody's riding the wave.
Yeah, everyone is riding the wave. But like no one was there. Like, why are you guys failing? Let's change this. No, why you guys?
Nobody helped them to get where they are right now.
Like they had to discover for themselves.
Now
like,
people start promising.
Yeah, I feel like even the music industry is on the same scale. Like, as long as Kenyan artists are not getting like that hype, Kenyan politicians and Kenyan like businessmen are not really, and corporates are not getting themselves involved. But until like people like Sauti Sol go on tour and like they get international recognition, that's when like
they get collaborations.
Like, yo, these people were just here now, they've gone. Like,
so we need to build the structures first,
like,
and don't jump on the hype later.
Like I feel like there should be a structure in terms of like music where all artists can like there's not a way right now an artist can reference how many times his song has been played. Do you know that?
That's very difficult, yes, which is very risky as well. Yeah. For our pockets as artists.
Yeah. And then there's yesterday, like recently I was in Moranga, like just I was going there to fix up family stuff. But like because I was those sides, I had to listen to radio a lot. So like when I listened to like the amount of Kenyan content being played was like not even close to 10%. I was like, that's the problem. Like
it's really sad.
You
and we have a bill that says we have to play 60% local.
Yeah, like I feel like we always halfway things. Like when it was being passed, everyone was being excited. Yeah. But
actualizing it now,
implementing it. Like I feel like if we can actually play that music, even if I feel like probably people say like, no, it's not. Oh, it's not
good enough.
Good enough, you know. But I feel like if you put songs, Kenyan songs on TV, then you challenge someone, like someone else who's better than that person, and be like, why is that person's song on video on the TV?
I can do better than this. And people are going to start working
like everyone is gonna want that space now. So it's gonna be like the competition is gonna like really blow. Now
I'm sorry for putting you on the spot and fishing for your opinions on so many things.
No, it's okay.
But on to the last one. So many times I've been listening to your song with people in a setting, including my brother who goes to the same school, who went to the same school as you. And they're like, they compare you to Nyashinsky so much. Have you got this before?
Yo, I've had that like 10 times now.
Like 10 times now?
Yeah.
How are you handling it? And do you consider it something that you hate, or you're just, all right?
I think it's a compliment. Because like
Nyashinsky is big.
Yeah, like.
And is a legend.
And the fact that I've not even borrowed anything from him. Like literally, I like what Nyashinsky does, but I've never.
And what he used to do back then.
Yeah, but I've never been the type of guy to say like, yo, he's done this, I must try something. Like he's never been he's been an inspiration, but he's never been like a role model. But when people compare me to that, it's like, that's dope, because like other people when they start up, they're compared to like other.
All right. I guess
I'm just starting up, so if you compare me to Nyash right now, that's.
Would you mind jumping into the studio with Nyashinsky?
No, I wouldn't. That would be a blessing.
He's a big fan of Y in the Morning. Yashinsky, we see ya. Yashinsky, we see you. You're going to be listening to Unanifa by Des. And tell us what you think about this through our social media handles. Y254 channel on Twitter, Y254_channel on Instagram, and Y254 on Facebook. Keep requesting it so we can have it on rotation. Yes, so Mr. Des.
Yeah. Tell me.
You remember that time when we were at that video shoot and you told me you asked somebody if they make music, and then they tried to play you some of their music, and then you were like, no, just give me that thing live. We're here now. I'm going to do that to you right now. Your camera is number 4. Just give us a taste of Des.
Yeah, man. So we start right now.
Yeah. Anything pre-written, freestyle, I don't care.
Wananisaka my time, mimi nasaka my dime. How many else wanna sign? I put them all in a line. Came from the dirt, na bado na shine. I take one step at a time. I don't put stress on the rhymes. Came through delays, couple of bills to pay. Sick when you still need to pray. Bado I'm smoking a J. Wow, the weed and was loud.
Yeah,
because I feel like the rest is gonna be
alright. But I feel the flow, I feel the sound, I feel the voice. You have a distinct sound, Mr. Des, and you're going places. So Y in the Morning is the home of exclusives, so maybe you can give us some secrets over there. What is coming up next for Des?
I'm dropping my EP, Escapades. I don't know yet when I'm dropping it, but it's ready. It's already done, finished.
It's already done, finished.
Probably the mixing, but it's done and finished. But I'm gonna drop it probably the end of the year or beginning of this year. But
the end of the year or beginning of next year. All right, you want to take the industry by storm before anybody does anything else.
End of this year or probably next year. Beginning of next year, and November, this is what I can tell you for a fact. November 10th, I'm dropping a video. November 10th.
Is it a feature or collaboration?
No, it's single.
It's a single by Des.
Yeah.
November?
Yeah, November 10th.
November 10th.
My birthday,
mark your
November
calendars.
10th.
November 10th.
Mark November 10th.
Mark November 10th.
Every year, just know November 10th.
The YouTube channel that they can get a hold of this?
Official Des Music.
Official Des Music.
Music with a Q.
Music with a Q.
Yeah.
Just give them your social media handles so they can stalk you while we wrap this up.
Instagram, official Des Music. Twitter, Des Music. On YouTube, official Des Music with a Q, everything.
All right.
Yeah.
Powerful, Des. And send some shout outs to the producers who worked on your EP and the people who have helped you get this far.
First and foremost, I'd like to shout out Joe, the guy who made the beat for Unanifa, because he started the whole cycle. Because he sent the beats, then I started writing, and then everything just took off from there.
It sparked that creativity in you.
Second, I'd like to appreciate Ngala, the owner of Boxers Media, for believing in me since I was like 17. Third and foremost, I'd like to appreciate Caliban Creatives and everyone who's involved, because like those are like my teammates. We share the same vision. We share a home, which is basically the studio, and we're representing each other everywhere. So, and final, I like to shout out a lot of the artists who like showed me love from the first day. Tunji, Jovi Jove, Steph Capella, Mbiti was actually the first.
Mbiti was here.
I told you, like, Mbiti was the first person who actually put me in the booth.
All right.
Yeah, after school, he was like, yo, bro, just 2 weeks after I finished Form 4, after 2 weeks, he was like, come, like.
Shout out to Mbiti for making this possible, right? Yeah, we're in the presence of greatness.
So shout out to Mbiti and everyone. And my manager and Matthew, my visuals guy, you know, Hagwan.
All right, the visuals guy is going to be here on one Tuesday on this particular spot. Thank you very much, Des, for coming through.
Barry,
for coming through to Y in the Morning. We are going to be playing Unanifa by Des. If you happen to love this song, keep requesting it on our social media handles. That is at Y254 channel on Twitter, Y254_channel on Instagram, and Y254 on Facebook, so we can have it on rotation. It's Entrepreneurship Tuesday. Des is making his way through the music and creativity. We have a lot more lined up for you, so don't go nowhere.